Let us see just what kind of tragedy shall befall the village hidden in the leaves. What's up, guys? I'm Hunter here, and we are to do a breakdown / live reaction and review to Chapter 9 of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, which is known as, I actually don't know. I don't see it on this first page. Maybe at the bottom of the first page. I don't know. I really can't see it. But regardless, this chapter is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I've been seeing some things here and there. I've been seeing some things. I ain't going to lie to you. Big things. I'm pretty sure I saw the hefty Slabanaka twist already. But I ain't getting no context for no twist. I don't know nothing about the context behind it. So I'm still very, very excited to hypothetically see that. Anything else this chapter has to offer? I remember a similar experience with another previous chapter of 2 Blue Vortex where I thought I saw the big twist, but apparently there was another one, and I remember freaking out over that. So we have a whole bunch to talk about and so little time. So let's not waste any more time, and let's hop right into it. Editing me, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact, the Inoshika Trio. I'll admit, I'm not going to say it feels like they're here out of obligation, but like, I don't know. It's just like they don't necessarily have, at least in my opinion, from what I remember of Part 1. I do need to do a comprehensive reread of Part 1, especially since I was very on and off with Part 1 of Boruto. I need to do a reread, but unless I'm mistaken, these characters didn't even have, like, comparable footing to any of their parents. Like, and to be fair, didn't get much, especially in Part 1 and even in Part 2. But, like, at least Shikamaru had his moment in the tuning exams and everything that happened after that. At least, Choji had, like, some moments in the Sasuke retrieval arc and stuff like that. I remember nothing of these characters. They almost feel like they're here out of obligation. I'm not going to lie. And to that point, I think that's why we burn all 3 of their color designs on this. So far, every previous chapter that's opened up, the previous 8 chapters, has opened up with one character. Whether it be Shikamaru, whether it be Boruto himself, Kawaki, Himawari. Like, we've taken time to dedicate one whole opening color page to at least one of the characters. But I think the reason we burn through all 3 here is because none of them are going to be that important. Because they weren't that important. They never will be. And, like, don't get me wrong, I get it. Side characters got a side character. But darn, man. Darn. I don't know. They feel less impactful than even their parents, which is sad. Because you can't necessarily... Outside of Shikamaru, I say Shikamaru, out of the original Inoshika Trio, like, definitely has the most impact on the original series. He's the Colonel Kage for a reason, obviously. But, man, I don't know. This trio... It feels like it's 3 characters for the price of 1, but that's not as good as a bundle as it sounds. It's like 3 1/3 characters for the price of 1. So essentially you're getting 1 character despite having 3 unique designs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe that's just me. I'm not sure what the community consensus is on the new Inoshika Trio. I think they're just there. I think that's how it is for a lot of the community. But then again, I don't know. I don't have a pulse on the community like that. But overall, their designs are, once again, mostly fine. I do think I'm torn between whose fit I like more. I'm going to turn to a whole behind hypocrite. I think I actually do like the baggy pants more than I like the, more defined shorts here. I think I like Shikadai's pants more. But... even that, I like the green and black. That's a good combo of green and black. I don't know, for some reason, despite green being one of my favorite colors, when I was younger, it literally was my favorite color. Now, more of a silver guy. But, with that being the case, I even like the dark green and the black jacket. Wearing the ninja armband or headband on the sleeve kind of goes crazy. Meanwhile, there's just a generic blue hoodie. So I think I gotta, overall, if it wasn't for that devious, diabolical, dastardly hairline that he inherited straight from his pops and his grandpa, he would definitely just be flat the drippy. So we could just get Shikadai like a proper barber. If we could get a barber transported into the Hidden Leaf Village, Shikadai would be mad drippy. I'm not gonna lie. The green and black goes very well together, and the beige complements. It brings the whole fit together, really. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Inogen, simple and clean, right? I could see one of my homies pulling off this fit. I do think the shorts kind of clash with the heavy hoodie. Like, I feel like you don't know what season you're dressing for. Like, you got the thick, burly, like, maybe early or late winter hoodie going on, but then you got like the middle of summer shorts, but on top of that you got the legging. I feel like you're doing a little bit too much. Like, I get it, you know, a lot of fashion, at least from my understanding of it, which is basically none. You kind of do gotta like throw a bunch of things together and make sure they balance and work with each other. But while I feel like Shikadai's whole fit feels uniform, from the baggy pants to the long sleeve jacket to the zip up to the belt, everything, I feel like, you know, he's a little bit confused, right? Like, he ain't got that solid drip to him. He's like, if you were to take any of these individual elements and like slap them on other characters, or like design a character around one aspect of this element, like if you were to make these pants like longer and baggy, or make the hoodie, maybe even you can keep it a hoodie. I guess I've seen people wear hoodies in the summer all the time. So people, they sacrifice the comfort for the drip all the time. I get it, you know, suffer for passion, suffer for beauty. But if you were to like lighten up the hoodie a little bit, make it less baggy, make it less big a little bit, like then I feel like you could get a more better balance. And where I feel like the beige complements Shikadai a lot, I feel like the backpack almost matching the hair kind of doesn't really help out too much, but still I say it's a more solid fit than this. Like Chocho, what were you cooking? I don't like, I mean, the black goes together, but you got the pink arm warmers, like you're from the 80s. You got the big loose coat, I guess it has these yellow flower designs on it. I think something about her name means flower. I think that's why those designs are on there. And then I mean, I guess at least the pink headpieces complement the pink on the arm warmers, and the blue matches her nails, I think. So it's like she has some color coordination, but I don't know, this fit, like, it's not fit. Especially considering, like, how your mama letting you dress like that? I think it's Karai. Was I gonna forget? But I think it's Karai. Like, how she let you leave the house like that? Your mama should do better, dog. I get. Don't get me wrong. I get Choji letting you leave the house like that. Choji ain't never had that stuff on him. He was never like that for real. But Karai, really? Let me make sure I'm saying that name properly. If that, let me make sure I'm referencing the right character. I think it's Karai from The Villain Shit in the Cloud. Hold on. I still remember when that came out, and everyone, myself included, was like, what? Why? Who? How? Hold on, let me see. Karai Naruto. Let me see. Oop, that is the complete long individual. Who? Oh, no, it isn't. It is the right person. Karai, I think? Yeah, Karai. Or is it Korui? Oh, no, yeah, that's Karai. Oh, shoot, it may be Korui. Oh, yeah, it's Karui. Whoopsie. I did not. Karui, please, Google her, work with me. Karui. Yeah, okay, Karui. Not bad. But still, Karui. You let your daughter leave the house like that? You gotta send her to drip education. There's no way your daughter's dripped out less than the man with a haircut that betrays him. He's got like 15 Vegetas going on here, and yet he somehow still looks infinitely more drippy than this. But regardless, enough of drip analysis. Let's actually up to the chapter itself. But see, that's something. This is this thing. I mean, I'm fine with leak culture. I do think it's a matter of how the internet goes, right? You aren't gonna fight it. But I think if reading this chapter title, Nine Tails, I would have just kept going on my same line of questioning from last chapter. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, in terms of Jura being like, oh yeah, we need to hunt down the Nine Tails. Like, dude, where's your data at? You should have been known that guy was going. But let's see. Nine Tails. We thought we were chasing Uzumaki Naruto. So imagine our surprise when we found this little girl instead. I'll give this. Jura, slowly but surely, if we could just chop his feet off and give him regular feet, or just put something on him, like give him combat boots or something, I could lean a rock with Jura way more. I do like his very, very ambivalent and like, almost, not necessarily, because the thing is, it's weird. He's simultaneously detached and invested in the entire thing. He's like, whoa, Hidari, don't destroy this entire area. You'll destroy the knowledge. What's going on with you? Calm down, my friend. And he's like, out here narrating like, oh, we pulled up, looking for a certain Uzumaki Naruto, but you're his spawn? Kind of disgusting if you ask me. Like, I don't know. But you know what? It fits, right? Because, one, I'm now fully in the camp. I forget which commenter brought it up, but someone brought up the fact that, hey, these bijou, these ten-tails, they take all the data from the living and the non-living. So it's highly likely this could legit just be, if not Ishiki, it could legit just be Jigen reincarnated. And Jigen seemed to have that kind of motion to him, even though that was literally all Ishiki. But like, still, that kind of mentality, that kind of motion, I do really like that type of character, and it fits for Jura in particular because he very much is this like sort of higher creature. Like, notably, I know he's not human, but he's a chakra beast given pure sentience and individuality. So him looking at this scenario transcendentally, especially with how powerful he was shown to be, like sleeping Kawaki in an instant, bro. Like, regardless, with that level of power, it makes sense that he just looks at everything else like, experiments, things to be studied. What a wonderful world we live in. I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes. Like, I do love that. That is it's a way that I wasn't really expecting our next main villain to be characterized, because we kind of already had it, right, with Ishiki and Jigen. But considering how much I like Ishiki and Jigen, I'm not mad at it. I definitely like it, and there is enough difference because of the sheer lack of information that Jura has. Jura speaks with this level of knowledge and eloquence and finesse that is akin to an Ishiki or a Jigen. But notably, he just doesn't know as much. Like, he admits, I was confused. I really thought we were pulling up on Naruto Uzumaki. I don't know who this person is. So, the lack of information, the more blasé way he goes about things, yet the extreme power, perfect balance. I like it. I'm interested to see it. Once again, I hope Code comes back. I've seen some Code copium in the comment section and everywhere in the community. I also hope for Code. But, like, my hope isn't too strong. it's like, oh no, Code, I believe in you from like 10 feet away. I don't know. I'm not fully. My Code stocks, I have like 2. I really, unfortunately, I just couldn't find myself to invest in Code after he got stepped on fresh at the time skip, bro. That is crazy. Lost your eye in the time skip 2 to a no Rinnegan having middle of training boards. Oh my lord. But regardless, let's see. Himawari's like, Dad? Well, like, I can't blame him. Once again, in universe, I forget which type of ninja that Himawari is. But, like, if any of them are sensory ninja, that's gotta be really confusing to feel. Like, once again, I can't imagine what standing next to a Bijuu would feel like. Like, I imagine if you're a sensory ninja, it gives you, like, the most splitting headache. Because the level of power that they have contained within themselves. Like, what's a good example? Like, you know how your ears start to pop whenever you go, like, high in elevation, whether you're driving up a mountain or in a plane and something like that? I feel like that would kind of be it for Sensory Ninja, where, like, you sort of get that ringing in your head and stuff like that. And notably, once again, with Jura and Hidari's overwhelming strength, I presume that it must be horrifying to stand in front of them. Plus, their feet are ugly. If that isn't a reason to be horrified, I don't know what is. But with that being the case, let's see. Sensory unit, do you copy? Shikamaru just like me, for real. I'm not built for this. I need help. Pops, please. But then again, they should be cooked. Y'all lost your strongest asset immediately. Bro, 2-tapped Kawaki last chapter. This should be it. Y'all are done. Boruto? Boruto can come back. Boruto can come cook. Let's see. This is Shikamaru of Team 10. We've run into... Oh. Interesting. So is that Inojin using mind transfer, or can you? I forget how they do that. I thought like it was only limited calls. Maybe there's like an open call system. He's not like talking on a phone or anything. Let's see. This is Shikamaru of Team 10. We've run into 2 likely trespassers. No sign of Master Sasuke. We request immediate backup. Okay, so at least he's requesting immediate backup. But like, you know what? I can't blame him because Hidari's so well cloaked here, and he notably still has both of his arms. So I guess logistically he wouldn't recognize him, but like, that do look like Sasuke a little bit. Like a little bit for real. But he is standing a bit far back. He's fully cloaked up. I can understand why, like, they say no sign of Master Sasuke. And plus, presumably, I'm not sure. I think the Ten Tails are like pasty. So Sasuke, he wasn't like from the Hidden Cloud Village, but he wasn't pasty. So I can definitely understand why Shikamaru's like, I don't see Sasuke. I do see somebody else, though. Let's see. Why come to such a remote place? You looking for something? Did he just... Oh, well, yeah, all that is technically teleportation fabric. I always forget that. That is actually crazy, though. The ability to reach into your clothes and pull out something, that's nice. But, dog, we thought we were chasing Uzumaki no... He just said... But you know what? Shikadai's likely stalling, getting to repeat themselves, talk a little bit more. I was about to say, Shikadai. Bro, he literally just told you what he was looking for. Let's see. He reaches into... Like, the thing is, though, how does that, like... It's always wonder, right? Because notably, if I could have a superpower, it would be teleportation. Like, no, if out of all the popular superpowers, I don't want no time freeze. I don't want no... I mean, spatial manipulation technically is teleportation, to a certain degree. But, like, I would love teleportation, but I wouldn't necessarily fully understand how to conceptualize it. Like, do I legit just teleport to whatever area I envision? What if there's a person there? I want to be fused into people. Like, I just need, like, perfect teleportation. Where, like, half the work, like, not even half, like... 95% of the work is done by the system itself and not actually me. I just think of being somewhere and I'm safely at that space. And there's like a bunch of different conditions I have for teleportation. But for something like this, it's even more specific. Like he needs to reach into his cloak and then picture where the other end of the cloak is and then grab basically blindly. Like he doesn't even reach too far into his chest either. He just like reaches in as if the cloak itself is a storage container and not a gateway, which is interesting. But once again, that sort of higher transcendental understanding that likely comes from being a sentient Ten-Tails, I'll probably do it. Let's see. Aren't you... Oh, he's like pulling out books. So he has the knowledge available to him. He just hasn't read it all yet. Ah, that's right. Nara Shikadai of the Kazumatsuri Moegi's team 10. And the current Hokage's son. So wait, so you do have information! If you know Shikamaru is the current Hokage, you should know that Naruto's either sealed away, cooked, or at least that the Nine-Tails cooked. That's way more recent information. But actually, but I guess it comes to a question of, like, did anyone know? Like, did anyone find out? Once again, we don't really get much of the other villages' reactions to Naruto and Sasuke's spontaneous weakening by the battle with Ishiki. So maybe that's it. Maybe this... I don't know where he got this book from, though. Like, presumably it's extra spy material gathered by code, maybe? I don't know. The vagueness of the information behind the Ten-Tails is working in their favor, because Ikimoto and Kishimoto can just be like, they know this, but they don't know that. Which is fine. Once again, we're getting used to these characters. But I don't know. The level of information they have is interesting. Let's see. Yeah? So what? You have a message from my dad or something? Did you not see? Oh, well, I don't think so. I think they didn't see. But did you not hear that water tanker shatter when Kawaki's back was thrown into it? Let's see. Actually, our business is with his predecessor. I'm a scientist. Experiments are what I do. Yes. Actually, our business is with his predecessor. We came following Uzumaki Naruto's trail. So frankly, we're surprised too. I really did not want to see you today, Shikadai, son of the 8th Hokage. But I'll be real for real. You probably could slide me an assist, homeboy. I don't know. Let's see. But there's no way Lord 7th would be here. Because 3 years ago, he... Oh, okay. So that was explicitly... So they didn't tell anybody. Okay, so that makes sense. They ain't tell nobody. That makes sense. Because, of course, you don't want to do that. A lot of the piece of the modern era is, ironically enough, it's similar to what Pain was doing with the gathering of the nine-tailed beasts. And, obviously the Gettamazo statue and the whole idea of that. The idea of, like, this massive, basically, world-destroying weapon is what kept a lot of the other nations like, yeah, we're cool. Mainly because none of them would want smoke with Naruto or Sasuke. So, of course, you'd keep that information that you lost both of your heavy hitters. One of your heavy hitters turned traitor and, in their heads, once again, due to omnipotence. And the other heavy hitter is, in their minds, cooked. So, like, right now, the Leaf Village is at its weakest. That it's been in literal years. I know Kawaki's there, but as we've seen, Kawaki just... for real. I know... You know what the crazy thing is, though? I mean... Probably not, though. Because while, sure, Kawaki... He's still him. Don't get me wrong. I'm putting Kawaki on fraud watch after last chapter, but like he's still that guy. He's fighting the new group of villains. So obviously, if we're gonna have to job somebody, we're gonna job Kawaki. But that aside, the main thing is we still got Big Papa Damon and Ada. So like, even if any of the other villagers were to pull up looking for smoke, all Kawaki needs to do is be like, Ada, get Damon on them, and Damon just needs to walk up and be like, hey, and then they automatically all destroy themselves. So, Once again, big go Damon. He may this is gonna sound crazy. I know the original series Naruto is gonna be like, pencil what? But unironically, Damon alone is probably a better military ass. Yeah, I'd say it. He's a better military asset than Naruto and Sasuke combined previously. Because who beats him? Like, from the other villages in particular. Like, who really stops him? And of course, who beats Naruto and Sasuke? But, like, individually, as one person with his ability, no, right now, except for, like, the literal higher dimensional god in Shibai, no one's beating Damon. I don't think Boruto's doing it. Kawaki's clearly not doing it. Ada wouldn't be able to do it. Like, I think if Damon were to get even remotely active, still Limited Code's not doing it. Like, if Damon pulls up right now, I'm confident the threat's handled. Like, if by reinforcements, Shikamaru's like, Damon, I will slide you a whole 20 beans if you come drop the intruders. Damon would be like, 25. Done. And then Damon immediately shove it low different. But maybe, why? When did it happen? I wish I could trace back when I became a Damon stan. I don't know what happened. I also was in the camp. When Damon first got introduced, I did not like the character. I didn't like the concept. I thought he was too stupid, too broken. But I don't know. Maybe something in my brain just snapped. Something inside of me, after all this time. On some, like, Super Saiyan Vegeta type beat. Something in my head is just broken. And now it's like, no. Yeah, Damon. Damon's him. Why wouldn't he be him? We gotta love Damon. Damon's fantastic. We ain't knocking Damon. Damon's my goat. So, if Damon comes in and cooks, Please. It's been so long. It's been long since we've seen Damon cook. The last real feast we got from Damon was pre-time skip against No Limits Code, and that was a short fight. I want to see Damon, like, obviously he can't have extensive fights based on how his ability works, but, like, still, I'd love to see him throw some hands. Please, David, do something, bro. But let's see. That's sidetracked. Hey, they don't need to know. Ah, I see. Well, he definitely doesn't seem to be anywhere in this village. For the only Nine-Tails signature is coming from this girl. Okay. Okay, hold on. I need to take a sip. That sip was scrumptious. Drink your water. Also, have you liked the video? If you made it this far, please do. It helps so much. We're so close. But with it being the case, interesting. Like, and you know what? Something once again, just based, that's the thing. I wish I didn't know the twist, because then I'd be thinking completely differently. But one thing I wonder, did Momoshiki eat Kurama? Or at least the Kurama chakra that was inside Boruto? Because remember, the whiskers are a sign that your parent was not a pose. Then I think about it, it's weird that none of Hashirama's descendants have the whiskers. But I guess it just fades with bloodline. We didn't really get to see Tsunade's mom or anything like that. Or dad, or whatever that line is. We know she's Hashirama's granddaughter, so we don't know. But with that being the case, we know the whiskers are remnants of Naruto. Well, not just Naruto, but Naruto has the 3 whiskers because Kushina was the vessel to the Nine-Tails. It's weird now that I think about it. That is a bit strange. But you know what? I can chalk it up to the fact that technically, since Hinata carried the kids, only some of Kurama's chakra may have leaked over in comparison to Kushina, who was literally carrying and, like, probably considering where the seal is placed on the Jinchuriki, or at least the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, that chakra seal that was holding Kurama was likely directly feeding into Naruto the entire time. So that's why he gets the 3 whiskers. Meanwhile, Boruto and Himawari only get the 2 whiskers because, once again, their mom carried them, not Naruto. And thusly, whatever chakra that was inserted in their creation process is lesser. But considering that Jura didn't comment on Boruto feeling like Naruto Uzumaki at all when they encountered, or at least none of them did when that short little encounter started happening, it's very likely that Momoshiki, like, either completely erased that chakra signature by him being inserted and Karma rewriting Boruto's DNA, and or he just ate him. Like, presumably, once again, just going off what I know of the twist, it's so unfortunate. I gotta do better at dodging spoilers. I need to way better. I need to like block every single time it gets to like 6 days before I know Boruto's about to drop. I just need to like, I can't get off social media though. That's my thing. But I'll like block all Boruto tags. But a big thing that I wonder is, since Kurama's chakra that remained inside of both Boruto and Himawari is so tiny, I wonder if like Momoshiki saw it inside Boruto and was like, and just ate it. Because remember, Momoshiki eats chakra for one. And for two, it's kind of established that the internal characters, or whatever characters who are sealed away inside of another character, don't really like sharing that space with other things. Like, if you go back to Naruto, the main reason he had so much trouble with Sage Mode at first is because Kurama was like, I do not like frogs. Keep the frogs away from me. This is my house. Keep them filthy frogs and their nasty nature energy away from me. So that could be a similar case with Momoshiki, where Momoshiki saw what remained of Kurama inside of Boruto and was like, smells incomplete in here. And just erased it. And Himawari, since she had no external influences, not smells, but like feels just like Kurama. The Kingdom Hearts leaked out of me again. Sorry about that. But essentially feels just like Kurama because that's all the internal energy she has. Anything else, the only other internal energy she could hypothetically have is some slight inheritance from Hagoromo, presumably, because considering Naruto still did have the Sage Six Path powers when Himawari was made. And possibly Hamura's chakra. Like, because Hinata was infused with Hamura's chakra in Naruto the Last. But a lot of that amp is very vague in terms of where it went after she was infused with Hamura's chakra. And also, you know, I don't think Hamura would randomly, if that chakra was at all sentient, I don't think it would just randomly just eat Kurama, or even try to show itself off all too much. But still, interesting. Let's see I wonder what Jura's gonna do, though, now that he feels the Nine Tails, because that's technically another Biju. Nani? Even Himawari's like, I got Well, what is Kurama to them? I feel like that was talked about somewhere. I forget. What is Kurama to? I think he's kind of just Unk. Or like a great uncle? Like legally, I guess, somewhat. What else would he be? But then again, he doesn't like speak to them. I guess they don't really know. They never really spoke with Kurama, because Kurama was sealed inside Naruto. It was only like Naruto and Kurama who were having conversations. So I guess we'll never know in terms of like what the relationship between them is. Like on a familial level, technically there barely is any, but he is technically part of their DNA. Like the cheek marks are a remnant of Kurama. So he's somewhere in there. He's somewhere in there. I'm not sure. They're like 0.1% Kurama. Well, actually, no. Relatively speaking, the whiskers are pretty big on them. Like, that's a very telling sign on them. So sure, they don't have much else. They don't like have fangs or anything, but they're part fox. Let's see. Huh? Nine Tails? What's he going on about? Plus, look at him. His feet. He's nasty. He's got to be a total baddie. You see, I get in universe what that means, but like the phrase and word baddie has such a different context in my common day-to-day life, which is funny. But yeah. Y'all should be cooked. Like, I'm very interested. I think Jura and Hidari won't be confrontational, though. Like, notably, they didn't really attack anybody as they came through. They just walked into the village, and they're like, come on, let's go. They've only attacked when attacked. So as long as the Inoshika Sho Trio and Himawari don't, like, engage, I don't think Jura's gonna be like, the boy who lived, come to die. Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. Let's see. Himawari's just dead silent. Hey, explain yourself. What's the Nine Tails got to do with Himawari? Are you in the position to be making demands? I know you may have not seen it, but I don't think you got that. I don't think you want smoke right now. Let's see. I don't know either. Truly, this world keeps raising one question after another. Jura just like me, for real. Like, every single time I get an answer, I find another question. This is so confounding. But isn't that the beauty of life, though? Like, once again, I'd imagine knowing everything would be boring. Right? Like being actually omniscient would kind of suck. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the human experience is not knowing everything. The willingness to discover, the willingness to grow, the willingness to evolve. That's what makes us human. Inherently imperfect and not all-knowing. So, knowing everything would be lesser than having the ability to learn everything. I think that's more interesting overall. So I can get why Jura's confused, and I can even understand that philosophy. Like, man, I don't get everything, and that's weird, and that's annoying. But at the same time, I believe there's a major value on not knowing everything. And having some things lost to the darkness. Not to the darkness, but like lost to mystery and stuff like that. And that's part of the fun of humanity. Once we figure out what everything is, Or at least once one person does. I don't think, unless like humanity becomes like a hive mind or something on some like bees or ants type bee. I don't think if one person discovers everything, we'd all suddenly get it, unless they made that happen. But let's see. One question after another. And yet, I love... Oh, see! Yeah, so Jura's human, alright. Jura is what is happening? What kind of bamboozling, tweaking? What is going on? But Jura's human. He truly is a human being. He legit is I gave him the Vexen voice mainly because I wanted to like save a hypothetical deep, more ominous villain voice for somebody else. And I like had loose vibes that Jura fit the sort of Vexen vibe, but this is it. This is it. His straight up admitting that yes, I do like this kind of existence where like I keep getting raised new questions and there's new experiences and like being conscious for the first time. Like when you think about it, he's a hyper intelligent baby. Like bro just woke up. Like remember when you gained consciousness? I barely do, but I remember it was on a set of stairs. I was just sitting on the stairs and I was like, I am. Ugh. Like I don't know who that guy was. The first I think like 4 years of my life, I have no idea. Whoever that person was, he's gone. I don't remember any of him. His thought processes, his existences. I have his experiences. I learned how to speak. I learned how to walk. I learned how to run. I learned how to do a bunch of things when I was in that fugue state of pure instinct. But I don't remember. I don't think that was me. And that's essentially what Jura and all the other Ten Tails were. They were just things. They were masses of energy with instinct that energy should follow. And now he's finally being given the chance to not be that. And he actually enjoys it despite the conundrum and the issue of the never-ending questions, the desire to know more, yet the inability to know all. That's good stuff. I'm liking it. I'm liking this. This is taking a different angle. Like I said, I do get a lot of Ishiki and Jigen vibes from Jura, but adding this layer of introspection and general inquisivity. I'm not sure. A general interest in learning and the passion for learning makes it different, because Jigen and by proxy Ishiki were like, I know everything falls to my will, I'm the strongest Otsutsuki, everyone will listen to me. Meanwhile Jura's like, yes, I'm unbelievably powerful, but I'm still a scientist, experiments and investigations, what I do. Yes, so I like that. Well, let's see, what is this? Jura, don't tweak. Is this you? What? I actually don't know what that is. Oh no. So wait. Oh, so Jura just trapped. Okay. Wow. Jura said, you'll become a divine tree too. We'll be divine trees together. Alright. I mean, once again, if he thinks that Naruto Uzumaki is alive and like is in hiding or something, the best way to draw Naruto out would be to threaten one of his kids. Though then again, why didn't he just do that with Kawaki? But I guess beating the life out of Kawaki technically is threatening one of Naruto's kids. But yeah, it makes sense. Golly. So Himawari? Shuttle paralysis jutsu! I think even if I didn't have the spoilers, I figured this wouldn't, like, go anywhere. I don't think this would work. I don't think they'd actually turn Himawari into a divine tree. Oh, wow! Shuttle paralysis jutsu! It actually worked. And he broke free. Wow. Could do that, but couldn't save Moegi. But let's see. Cartoon beast mimicry! Oh. Taking this right after his daddy. Ooh, and saved him out. Okay. Look at the teamwork making the dream work. Oh, Chocho catches her too. Okay. Look at me sleep on. She could show. They said, hold on, Pencil Man. Watch the wrist. I'm watching the wrist. Okay, y'all cooked a little bit. Himawari. How magnificent! Such incredible coordination without a single verbal exchange. Yep, that's the Inoshika show. One thing I do like though, and admittedly this is a bad habit that I have, especially, I even do it sometimes when sitting, that's how bad it is. I do keep my hands in my pockets, which is a bad thing. Like, notably, a big sign to, like, garner trust between people. Show them your hands, look them in the eyes. I know a lot of people are intimidated by eye contact, but at least the way I was raised, like, this is just normal. It is entirely normal for me to just look people dead in the eyes. I don't know. It's a part of how I was raised, and I find it disrespectful to not look people in the eyes. At least, once again, that's how I was raised. So it's simple for me, but, like, a big scenario that'll happen often is I'll just be sitting, hands in pockets, looking, or standing, hands in pockets and looking. Flat face, just like the two of them. Like, they're, like, we now joke about, like, the whole idea of, like muting and stuff like that. What's the hand in pockets equivalent to that? I don't know, but that's what they're doing. Let's see.
without a single verbal exchange. A warning out of respect for your teamwork. Our sole target today is Naruto Uzumaki. We bear no enmity. Enmity? We bear no enmity towards Team 10. However, if you continue...
Oh, yep, okay.
If you insist on continuing to resist, we'll have no choice but to attack you.
Okay. So yeah, once again, but then again, y'all did strike first, and you know this isn't Naruto Uzumaki. Like right now, you're kind of doing it for doing its sake. But unless they're just chasing the nine tails that exist inside Himawari, maybe that's it. And they're like, yeah, this is close enough to Naruto, so we'll do with that. Realistically, y'all did attack already. Like by trying to seal her in a divine tree. You did provoke the attack. You struck first. Like if we're gonna go with what is it, like that whole Star Wars debate, like what, it was in like the original movie Han shot first, and then in the remake it was, or not remake, or like re-releases, it was the alien who shot first. Like, Jura, y'all did attack first. What y'all expect? Y'all thought they were just gonna let her get eaten after they know what getting eaten by Divine Tree does? Come on now. Let's see. She could die. Dad! You okay? Report. This dude!
The enemy's target is Himawari. The reason isn't clear yet, but it has to do with the Nine Tails.
Okay.
What? I don't get it. Why me?
I mean, they kind of told you. Like, notably, I guess Himawari just wouldn't know. And in context, I don't blame her for not knowing. Especially considering they all believe Ninetales is cooked. Admittedly, there's a good reason why he shouldn't be. I've been seeing a whole bunch of debate around the twist of this chapter. But there's a good reason why he shouldn't be. But I can understand the confusion. Once again, they don't really have context. Especially considering they just said, we're here for Naruto Uzumaki. And while Himawari is his daughter, and like you could make a logical leap in the moment of like, oh, take the daughter to draw out the father. Why did I say it like that? I said father, so weird. But like, take the daughter to draw out the father. Outside of that, I don't blame Himawari for being genuinely confused. Like, why are they attacking me? What do they want? I do not have a Ninetales. I swear. Do they not see... Like, do they not see the lack of sealing implement on my stomach? I do not have Ninetales. Well, let's see.
I don't get it.
He's still...
Boruto, no.
Bro. Kawaki. Sleepy boy, wake up! Wake up! Please, Kawaki!
Kawaki, wake up! Wake up!
Even Amato's like, I did not give you an empty karma seal with all the raw power of Ishiki for you to be this fodder, bro. If I was Amato, I'd be so mad, bro. Let's see. Uh-oh. Jura, tweaking out. What the heck is this guy? Oh, so even Amato... So, but then again, they're so new. I don't blame him for not really recognizing him. But Amato's lately running a data scan and is like, the math is not mathing right now. What is going on? that makes sense. Once again, these are very strange existences. Notably, the Biju are sentient already, but like humanoid Biju that are this sentient is strange. Especially when they still have those nasty behind feet. But with that being the case, Amato's looking in now, so we may get a proper, even more thorough breakdown on Jura and his ilk once Amato's done analyzing them. But let's see. Uh-oh, Boruto. Please. Knock. Momo, wake up. Wake up. Momo, please. Please, Boruto, drop him out. Let's have a talk with Momo. Let's see. Boruto. Oh, brain completely blank. Kashin Koji's here again. Boruto. They've made a move. Uh-oh. So they all got that linked information system. So Boruto's time to get active. Get active. Let's see it. All right. I'm glad that Kashin Koji is not only alive, but like actively helping out. That's a pretty fire trio. I wish we got to see more of it. Kashin Koji, Boruto, and Sasuke. That would have been some gas. I wouldn't mind some little time skip adventures, a little training arc between the three. But all right, let's see. Uh-oh. Frog Gang? Oh no. This is not a good time for Frog Gang. Where? Konoha? Yeah. Flying to the triangle. But that's interesting, though. Kashin Koji still isn't... He's still like, I'm holding back. I ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna pull up. I ain't gonna pull up like that for real, for real. It makes sense though. He has no like. I'm not gonna say he has no obligation, but he does have no obligation, and he's likely doing the role the best he can. And once again, Kashin Koji just ultimately wasn't that powerful, like in the grand scheme of things. Like what? He was a Jigen victim. But to be fair, a lot of characters are Jigen victims. But still, I can understand why just sending Boruto alone is the better play here. But let's see. Yes, flew into the triangle. Okay, Boruto immediately getting active. He's immediately getting active. Okay, Boruto. I'll admit, though, he looks a lot older than a lot of his contemporaries. He looks way older than Shikadai. Shikadai doesn't... He still looks like 12. Meanwhile, Boruto does at least seem to be a hardened and grizzled 15-year-old. Let's see. Sorry, the Kingdom Hearts again. Let me see. Let me ask you one thing. You said you came here following Naruto Uzumaki's trail, right? Jura's like... Yes. I've said that about like 5 times already. Are you deaf? Somehow, the Jura voice is leaning more away from Vexen and more towards British. I don't know why, but let's see. But now you're after Himawari. Why's that? Okay, I like how Shikadai's playing it, like trying to get as much information while Shikamaru's on the line.
I'll be frank. The trail we followed is Ninetales, and we happened to sense his chakra signature inside Uzumaki Himawari.
It's interesting. Once again, it's Biju on Biju crime, I guess, because like technically Kurama was born of Ten Tails too. So, in a way, by being a sentient Biju, Kurama's just another one of them. So using Kurama as the tracking signature does make sense, but it is still, I'll admit, based on Jura's more somewhat base instinctual motive, I'm shocked that I'm shocked he didn't just give up and is like, okay, I'll look for another Ninetales, or I'll find somebody else, because you're looking for Uzumaki Naruto. Well, technically, his daughter is half Uzumaki Naruto. That's like saying, someone's looking for my dad, and they find me. And they're like, I'll take you instead. Not to draw out my dad or anything, at least presumably. No, like, the thing they explicitly wanted to do, or needed from my dad, they cannot get from me, at least not logistically. But they're gonna use me anyway, because, close enough, you're half him. Like, sure, think a little bit more about that. But once again, I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. And plus, he doesn't really care. Jura's locked in. Let's see. What the heck? Why Himawari? Besides, I thought the Ninetales was dead. But this is the thing. I'm saving the discussion for the twist. Because once again, I've seen a whole bunch of discussion. I'll wait for the twist to drop. Let me see. Ninetales chakra? I mean, yeah, you have it on your face. Let's see. Uh-oh. Wait, who is that? Oh, is that supposed to be legit? I'm not sure. I can't actually tell who that is. Relax, Hima. It's gotta be some mistake. There's no reason in the world for those wackos to be after you. They literally just said they sense Ninetales chakra inside of her and they're gonna take her. Are y'all deaf? Let me see.
As I mentioned earlier, we're surprised too.
Yeah, like even Jura's like, dude, we've talked about this. We've covered this ground, bro. What do you want from me? Let's see.
But we need to find out why this situation exists. And we'll get at least one answer by devouring you, Uzumaki Himawari.
Okay, so yeah, they're just like, we'll eat you.
Yeah, tasty enough. Look like enough of a snack. I was looking for a 5-course meal, but I'll take a little snack, a little warm up.
Alright, so now, yeah, even at the most base state, right? Despite how much Jura and the other Ten Tails, now that they've gained sentience, have evolved, their base instinct still calls the loudest. To devour chakra. And very specifically, in this case, Biju chakra, or the chakra of the specific person they're looking for. So now they're just like, we're going to eat you. And I'm going to like it. You? Never said you had to like it. But you looking mad tasty. When they're going to go eat. Let's see. Huh? Devour? What did you think they were doing with that tree earlier? Did you not see what happened? Let's see.
You've been warned. Inoshika-cho. Once again, he does have... I think that is the Uzumaki symbol, ironically enough. But no, it's some other symbol. It's the Rinnegan. But and that is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9. But alright, I can't count. Hold on, let me do 1, 4, 6, 9. Yeah, so it is 9. What was the number 9 in its significance? I don't know. But let's see. Uh-oh. So now, it's these feet, bro. It's the feet. You kill all the vibes when you show the feet, bro. Keep them off panel. I know you're so proud of them. Put them away. I can't even call them dogs. Put those cats away, bro. They're disgusting. Let's see. Inoshika-cho. Okay, they lock it in. Hurry up. Their current location is in Sector D, Northwest. Team 10 has been engaged. Behind you. No, Shikamaru. But don't look back.
Okay. Let me get the frog voice real quick.
Behind you, Nora Shikamaru, but don't look. But don't look back. Uplink. Link up with Yamanaka Ino. Boruto's entered Kona.
Okay. So a little bit of soft snitching. Oh, you waking up? Is Baby Waki waking up from his nap? Oh, did you sleep good? Baby Waki? It's okay. Take your time. Don't worry, it's not like the village is under attack or anything, bro. Like, don't worry. You're fine. You sleepy, sleepy boy. You're finally awake. Don't worry me like that. How could I face Ada if you perished? Kawaki actually perished from that one hit. I cried. Let's see.
Quit yapping in my ear.
Kawaki, you've been doing nothing but yapping, bro. All this yap about I'm gonna beat Boruto. All this yap about I'm gonna protect the village. All this yap about I'm gonna do everything in my power to save Naruto. Like, all this yap. You wanna talk about yapping in our ears, bro? You've been yapping. Let's see.
The damage is almost fully healed.
It should be. Kawaki hit you with blunt force. He didn't even pierce you or anything, bucko. The fact that you got knocked out is sorry. But let's see. Just because you have near limitless regenerative ability doesn't mean you should be reckless. I mean, yes and no. I mean, notably, if I could regenerate, I'd also just wild out. I know it's bad, but like that's how I would approach battles. I'd just be like, forget about it, and just like crash out at every opportunity. What you gonna do? Unless I have a specific regeneration like core or weakness, then I'd be like, all right, do whatever you want. It'll be painful, but I'll be fine. Well, let's see. He senses them. They're on the outskirts of Sector D. Come on, let's go.
Hold up. We've got one other.
Is it seriously that deep, Kawaki? Is it seriously that deep that you need to hop on Boruto's meat like this? I'm assuming it's Boruto, right?
Invited guest.
He stays drippy. I'll admit. The cape adds so much dimension. It adds levels and layers to the drip. I cannot sit here and deny it. Look at the frog standing on business too. Everyone's standing on business right now. Let's see.
Mokuton Jutsu. There's no mistake. It's them, alright.
Oh, wood style, yep.
Can you hear me, Boruto? We're on a private line of Ino's, just like before. Yeah, loud and clear. There are two enemies. Your divine trees by the looks of it. They supposedly came looking for Naruto, but now they're after Himawari for some reason.
Boruto me locks in. Himawari? Nah, G. Okay, Boruto, now you got no choice. You can't run now. Before, you ran away from the divine trees because you were outnumbered. Now you've got to lock in, buddy. Now you've got to lock in. Let's see you lock in, Boruto. Even the frog is like, no.
It seems that the Nine-Tails chakra is involved. Ring any bells?
Huh? Nine-Tails? Like I said, Boruto, you still got the marks on you, bro. You probably have some in you, too. Uh-oh, Kashi and Koji, you linked up as well? Oh, is Kashi and Koji the link here? Let's see.
Sensor unit. Kawaki here.
Kawaki, now is not the time, bro. Now is not the... I know he doesn't care. He doesn't care about Himawari, though. He only cares about Naruto. And I guess Hinata. But, like, he does not care about Himawari, bro. But, dog, now is not the time to be a top Opulus #1, bro. You are not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. You were getting wiped by generic divine tree seedlings. And got wiped again by Jura, bro. Now, you're not that guy. I will admit, though, he is looking mad drippy here. The sloppiness of the fit, blown in the wind like this, he actually looks a bit skinnier here, too. I think this is one of the drippiest times I've seen Kawaki so far. I actually kind of like it. He still looks a little bit homeless, but, you know, sometimes you gotta look homeless for the drip. Well, let's see.
Confirming Boruto's trespass, he forcefully erased his chakra signature near the Great Gate, right where the Jonin were slaughtered. What are you sneaking around for? And those creepy monsters, they friends of yours?
Kawaki, if you won't stop being stupid, dog. If you don't stop being stupid. You want to talk about creepy monsters? You're a creepy monster, bro. Dog, if you don't hop off tip. Hop off. Stop doing tricks on it. I swear, I'm telling you, bro. You're doing active, you're getting way too active on the tip right now, bro. Back off. Stop doing tricks on it. Stop doing backflips. Stop doing rotations, 360s, 720s, 1080ps. Stop it. Let's see.
They friends of yours? Lord 8th, need a little time. Kawaki's found me.
Do you really have time, though? Your sister's getting jumped, and her only defense is the Inoshika Show trio. By the divine trees that you aren't fully confident you can handle. I know you got faith in Himawari, bro, but is now really the time? Is now truly the time that you gotta deal with Kawaki? I'd put him on hold. I'd be like, Kawaki, I get it. You got beef with me. I got beef with you. It'd be like that when it'd be like that, especially when it'd be like that. We have bigger fish to fry. And by we, I mean me. Deuces. I don't know. I'd be gone. But once again, he probably can't just immediately escape Kawaki. Though he does have flying right. Dip. Let's see. What? And what are you loitering here for? When Konoha's under enemy attack? That's some serious self-denial. You're the enemy of Konoha, Boruto. I get Kawaki's whole thing as being a walking contradiction, bro, but darn, it goes crazy. Enough. Dealing with them's the higher priority. If you want, you're welcome to come along. Well, that's true. Yell would be better. I mean, like, once again, Kawaki, you can keep the narrative as Boruto's top op. You don't even have to keep it. The power that transcends humanity is currently keeping the narrative as Boruto being top op. Dude, you can use him and then fight him afterwards. I don't, like, I get Kawaki's mindset somewhat, but at the same time, dude, it really ain't worth it. But let's see, are you mocking me? You deserve to be mocked. Ooh, look at the weave, though. Immaculate weave, even from the Dharma Chakra wheel. Okay. Casual weave, too. He ain't even step anywhere. He just hit the nice little soft weave. Kawaki's like, am I really this fodder? That base Boruto no karma's dodging me? My secret special attacks? Okay, Boruto, walking forward. Ooh, another weave. Simple and clean. No Kingdom Hearts. Ooh, okay, he came with a big meaty chakra arm. Or the weird mutated fleshy arm. This is a very cold panel, though, I will admit. This is quite the fire panel. Swing! God, Kawaki, you're so trash. I get he's not in karma either, but still, Kawaki, you're so trash, bro. How'd you lunge at him? Full stop. Get one arm wonder, and you still got dogged, bro. What does he even hit? With one fist, too, bro? Kawaki, you're so garbage. Kawaki, no. And you got sent flying. Kawaki. Bro, hit you with a 1-inch punch and you went flying, bro. Please, Kawaki. Fight back, bro. Fight back. Whoa. Delta's like, I may not be built for this. She may be explicitly built for this, but she's not built for this. Oh, and thank you for the guys who confirmed that Kurebi, or whatever Amato's daughter's name is. I already forgot it. Once again, that's the issue with monthly manga. I will consistently forget the characters' real names. But thank you for informing. I forgot that her dad is already uploaded in here. That's crazy. I always forgot about that. But clearly it's not doing too much. Let's see. You're literally from one gut. Okay, to be fair, I would also be hacking and coughing from a gut punch. But still, bro, really? One punch from base Boruto when you're hitting the like, bro. Kawaki, you need to do better, bro. You need to do better. Let's see. Pitiful. Haven't you been training at all? He hit the Goku auto. Boruto, all you need to do is squat down and hit him. Have you ever trained before? Like, dog. That's crazy. You really hit him with the Son Goku. Okay. That's a nice, sweet, solid little homage to Toriyama right there. I see it. Pitiful. Haven't you been training at all? Wow. That's crazy. Me, personally, I couldn't stand for this level of disrespect. That's just me, though. Kawaki, clearly you can't. Well, you're laying down to this level of disrespect, bro, but darn. More like, how much did you train? Probably a lot. Like, presumably a lot. Well, let's see. I love how Delta's like, I'm not going to attack you. Clearly, this is beyond my pay grade. I respect that. I respect characters, especially in battle manga, that are like, I'm not built for this. I never will be built for this. So I ain't even going to try. You got it, big bro. Those kind of characters are the best. Let's see. More like, how much did you train? Kawaki's like, I can't. I'm not going to beat the baby walkie allocations. No. They're going to put me on fraud watch with code. It's too late, Kawaki. You're already on fraud watch. You're not as deep into fraud watch as Code is. Code is deep into the depths. He was on fraud watch pre-time skip. And then his allegations only got worse when he got stepped on and then lost his eye to a no Rinnegan Sasuke. But Kawaki, You're racking up impressive numbers, Bucko. Let's just say that. You are racking up insanely impressive numbers. But let's see. Okay, karma. Finally, he's waking up. A little bit of karma. Even Boruto's like, okay, now wait a second. Did you get that full Ishiki treatment? Let's see it. And he'll rise up. Rise like the days. Oh, shoot. Boruto? Is it... Oh, karma resonance. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Huh?
Boruto, you need to leave now. Put distance between you or you're gonna lose control.
Ooh. Momoshiki can still... Is it Momoshiki or is it like Raw? What is he gonna lose control to? But, oh, wow. That's a neat aspect. Once he learns something new every time. So Boruto could still hypothetically get... I shouldn't have done that. But like he can hypothetically still get slurped up by Momoshiki. Very specific. So that's why he hasn't been using karma, really. Intriguing. And Kawaki's karma simply brought out response to this. Alright. Neat little so that means that Boruto cannot fight Kawaki right now. Just in general. At risk of losing control. That's going to add an interesting dimension. Once again, I was very interested to see how they're going to handle Boruto being segregated from the village for so long, but this is an extra layer. I like it. Let's see. Ooh, and he did. Wow, he genuinely dipped out. Straight flying, too. He went, vroom, and he flew off. All right. What the heck? I mean, yeah, reasonable response. Interesting, though. So maybe that's why we haven't seen Momoshiki, because Boruto's very specifically like, you go in the cage. And you stay there. You darn beat. Like, that's probably it. Wow. Okay. What the heck? Kawaki's looking at his arm like, did I do that for real? Am I off fraud watch? I didn't have to fight him. He ran away from me. I'm off fraud watch. He's not off fraud watch. Kawaki, don't gas yourself up off this, bro. Do not. Let's see. He can control his karma? Me too, Kawaki. I'm also bamboozled. Uh-oh. Jura, if you don't hurry up and one-shot all these people, Jura, you literally two-tap Kawaki, bro. The energy control should not be an issue. Oh, but okay, at least they're just flying on. They're like, we are finishing. Bum. Makes sense. Fighting Ishiki does not Ishiki. Fighting Jura does not seem like the move right now. But let's see. Jura's looking on. Ooh, and the shadow pro. Oh no, she could die. Is that a tail beast spawn, bro? Hey, you! You might want to pay attention here. We're the ones you're fighting. Oh, right. That's too bad. He doesn't even have to open his mouth? He can just... Yo, that's like... I guess it is kind of like Superman and Cyclops, where they're just like... They look at you real hard. And bada bing, bada boom. You're cooked. Golly, a whole tail beast bomb. All casual, too. Just like... Wow. I wonder why he has to close the one eye, though. Can he like, fire two? Can he fire two at once? Can he, like, make two Bijou bombs if he just looks at you with both? But I guess he just doesn't have to use his mouth, either. That's interesting. So, once again, maybe that's a level of humanity. Because he is using the Rinnegan as the basis for this. So... Neat. Okay, so beast bombs from the eyes. Alright. Get fancy with it then. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Okay. Chocho, I was not familiar with your game. That is a big Bijou bomb, though. Do not let that touch the ground. Shigatai! Okay, so the Bijou bomb gets launched off. Naji! Did he just... Whoa! Wait. Did bro just what? Oh, wait. No. Bro may have just wiped Kona off the map. Hey. Wait. I was not ready. Wait. It was so tiny. It was such a tiny Bijudama, too. When he did that? What the heck? Golly. Bro really said, it's not just about the... It's not about the size, the initial size. It's about the motion in the ocean, and the motion in the ocean is insane. What? Boom. I saw no one talk about this. See, I guess it was a twist at the end. I'm still not here yet, though. Okay, I am near the end of the chapter. I can see that. darn. Okay, so not the whole village, but that was big. Multiple people had to get caught in that. Huh? That way. Let's hurry. What are y'all gonna do? Well, I guess they don't know. But what are y'all gonna do? Did y'all not see that? Are y'all those gals? Let's see. Himawari, everyone, please be okay. After that, I'd assume they're all vaporized. I have no faith, bro. That's the thing. I could not be. Your boy could never be a shinobi. Because I'd be like, you want me to fight? What? Y'all lost me at Madara. The moment y'all said Madara, and now Madara is like fodder in terms of the grand scheme of things. Edo Madara is arguably, in terms of the duology, probably not even like a top 25 character at this point. Okay, maybe that's crazy. Maybe that's a bit too crazy. All the Otsutsuki, that's like 5. No, that's way more than 5. Yeah, you may not be top 25. Edo Madara, he's not that guy anymore. And you lost me at fighting that. But you want me to fight what? Jura? After he did that with his eyeball? Nah. I know they don't know that, but still, the scale of the explosion should say enough. Let's see. Ino-chan, Chocho and I need a lift. You're gonna need more than a lift, buddy. Is Chocho even alive still? She was... Well, okay, no. To be fair, it was launched at a decent distance. Ooh, okay. Look at Ino-chan cooking up. Hidari? Where's Hidari? Uh-oh. Where's it? They're so focused on Jura. I think they may have forgot about Hidari. Even Jura's like, you may have forgotten about Hidari. Oh no, Hidari's like, really, bro? Ino Shikamaru. Really? Hidari being judgmental actually does fit Sasuke though. They're getting away. That okay? I love it. This is good. This is fantastic. I love it. I love their dynamic already. This is so... Not a single care in the world. No reaction, no help. Still hands in pockets. He's like... they're like escaping. Not that fast either. We probably can fly. You good? Our target is Uzumaki Himawari. They knew all they had to do was hand her over. But they tend to keep resisting to the bitter end, at the risk of death. Fools. They don't seem too intelligent. Yeah. But then again, giving you Himawari wouldn't be good either. Like, once again, we don't... Because that would just make another Himawari... That would make a Himawari Biju. That's no good. I completely understand why they're so against that. At the risk of their own lives. And plus, they care for Himawari. So that's interesting. These things have become sentient. They have recognized care for other people in some way, shape, or form. And they do have desires. But they can't understand the intricacies of human emotion and connection. Oh, wait, no, maybe he does. That's not true. Something is driving them past their own survival instincts. What that something is likely crucial information to us as well. Okay, so, yeah, they don't have it. They don't have it fully in the docket just yet. But they're slowly figuring it out. They're getting that lock on logic and emotion. They're figuring it out, which is good. I'm interested to see their journey in terms of, like, proper self-reflection, self-development, self-understanding, and, like, truly beginning to develop into properly full sentient creatures, where emotion actually plays a factor, or at least a deeper factor than interest and disinterest and desire to devour. Let's see. That was close! There would have been nothing left if that had hit! But as long as Himawari's with us, they probably won't unleash that attack again. Let's wait together and see what they'll do next. Did they say they need Himawari alive? Did they say that? They said they want Himawari. They didn't say about her status. Well, let's see. Something's gonna happen. Oh no, nothing happened. At least not yet. Either way, shouldn't we fly out the village? Good thinking. We can lead them away, and then... Well, that takes you away from backup. And then you need to, like, relink up with your dad to get backup. Y'all are not those guys. Let's see. Himawari? Ino-chan, could you let me off somewhere? Alone? Himawari? Now's not the time, Himawari. I'll escape on my own. Himawari? I don't think you want that. They can literally track you. Himawari, they know where you are at all times. Himawari, this is not the move. This is not safe. Hold up! What are you talking about? No way! Yeah, I wouldn't do that. There's no way they won't catch you. You know that, right? But it's the same for you. They're too strong. Okay, so yeah, that is true. They're in a catch-22 scenario, but like, Himawari, giving you up would not be wise either. At least fight. At this rate, you'll... Oh, interesting. Huh? Hey. Hello? Himawari. Hello? What are we, in Britain? Why is it spelled with a U? Let's see. Huh? Where? Good grief. And look who it is! After all this time. Good grief. I can't believe that jerk Ten Tails would sniff me out. Little girl, you know who I am? You're Nine Tails, right? He's so tiny. So yeah, this is the twist I saw. So I've been dancing around, I've been mentioning it. Kurama is back. And see, well, here's the thing. I'm not sure if the size is meant to indicate rebirth, as in this is a new, fresh Kurama who's just like born of the instincts and maybe is completely, or if this is truly Kurama, like the Kurama we knew who died. But let's tackle this big. And I'm probably gonna make a separate video talking about this because I did not think this review was gonna take this long. But this is what happens when I start to yap and I enjoy and I talk about characters and stuff like that. And the plot progression. And plus, these chapters are just longer than a lot of the chapters I regularly cover. But, big thing. A lot of people are saying, this is nonsense. This is stupid. This shouldn't happen. And while I do get on a narrative level that bringing Naruto or bringing Kurama back does undermine his sacrifice, like, y'all, it has been established that Pichu don't actually die. Like, they do, but they're masses of chakra. Their physical forms are approximations of that chakra. So, of course he was going to come back. Like, Biju in reincarnation has been a thing that's been established since original Naruto, I think. Like, that's why they talk about, like, well, no, I think it's mainly established in Shippuden, or Part 2. But I'm trying to think. I think it's even remotely established in Part 1. I forget. But, specifically, the Raikage's whole thing was just like, we'll kill the Nine Tails right now. Like, I will slaughter Naruto Uzumaki right now. That should indirectly kill the Nine Tails. And sure, it'll come back eventually, but at least for right now, that means Madara, who was Obito at the time, could not get his hands on it. So, like, Biju reincarnation, not new. Not new at all. I get why people may not like it because it seems like it's been so short of a time, but remember, it's been 2 years, or 3 years in universe. So, like, it's been a hot minute that Kurama's been gone. So, I'm not mad that he's incarnated again. 2, it's been already set up, like I just talked about. 3, this is actually a very interesting way to do it. To have it happen in Himawari because of the whiskers. Once again, the idea that Kurama's chakra was all in Naruto was falsified from the start. At least the remnants and lingers of his chakra were established to be in Himawari and Naruto. Or in Boruto, based on the fact that they inherited the whiskers from their dad. So this also makes sense on that front. And, hey, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like sacrificing Kurama anyway. I think that was kind of a waste. I think Barrier Mode's actually kind of whack as a system mechanic. I'll be completely honest with you. And I think it was a way to nerf Naruto. And that's fine. Naruto's been nerfed and he's sealed away in another dimension and we won't be seeing him for a while. So bringing back the Nine Tails doesn't mean Naruto's going to immediately get back the Nine Tails and become super crazy, powerful, strong again. It just means that we have the Nine Tails back. You know, Kurama back. One of the best characters in Naruto. So, like, I'm happy to have him back. I don't know. This is a rare case where, like, yeah, I agree with the common critiques that this undermines the narrative of Kurama's sacrifice. It makes the sacrifice weaker. It is just a way to get Himawari stronger in order to have the plot progress and her actually be relevant in some way, shape, or form, even though technically the Nine Tails, especially in this baby state, should probably be infinitely weaker than he was before, considering the Nine Tails grew so big and large based on its hatred that it no longer has, meaning this Nine Tails should be infinitely weaker, but still trackable. I do agree with all that, but I will give Ikimoto and Kishimoto credit. The build-up has been there. This is not... Kurama reincarnating and reappearing makes sense. Him appearing in Himawari makes sense. Him having his memories also kind of makes sense, considering chakra is a combination of many things, including, like, knowledge and information. So Kurama's information, knowledge, and data being stored within Himawari makes sense, and him being able to incarnate through her makes sense. And it also makes sense that he doesn't incarnate through Boruto, like I was talking about earlier. Boruto has, we see with his karma going haywire, Boruto has a whole other entity inside him. An entity that is likely much more powerful, if not, no, not likely, just is much more powerful than Kurama himself, especially whatever lingering remnants of Kurama that exist within Boruto. So it makes sense that Kurama would incarnate and regenerate himself inside the vessel that is empty, that doesn't have another soul living inside of it. So his return is actually really, really nice. I'm happy he's back, and I'm happy that in a way he may allow for Himawari to actually be relevant. A female character in Naruto getting to be relevant? Golly gee willikers. Blow my mind away. I know, Sarada. But, like, still, I'm very happy. I'm interested to see how this dynamic ends up shaking out, especially considering, like I was talking about earlier, the kids don't actually have much of a relationship with Kurama. This is entirely a new bond that's going to be born round start with these two, and that's going to be interesting to see develop and play off, especially considering Kurama's unk-esque nature. He's kind of, like I mentioned earlier, he's kind of their great uncle, whose DNA, I guess, somehow leaked into them, or chakra data or whatever, and I'm excited to see that play out, especially with Himawari, a character who's established to be kind, sweet, nice, and all that, to see her get to play off Kurama, who's definitely going to be the more serious, locked in, this is dangerous duo. I do hope that he very quickly gets a bit more of his size back, because as adorable as Mini Rama is, I still do think, like, yeah, it is kind of weird that he's so tiny, but it does make sense in universe. I just hope he gets his swollenness back, preferably sometime soon. But overall, you couldn't tell by how much I was yapping, how much fun I was having with the characters, the introspection, stuff like that. That was nice. W chapter. Undeniably W chapter. If you made it all the way to the end of this Vigimo, though, please do me a favor and leave Return of the Beast in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon below where you can support me for as low as $1 a month to get things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks will include live reactions to every other series I review, ad-free variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 Patreon or $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, if you want to do a one-time donation or a one-time video request, you can click, you can click on the link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. And I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That of the Pencil, writing off. I would like to give a thank you to our $3 members: so Connor Plays, Greyhound, Atkins Void, Astro, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, G Prosper, and Paris Arnold. And I'd like to give a thank you to our $5 patrons: Steron, Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, and Igneal. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our $7 members: Autumn Mornings Lazo and Sick Addiction. And I'd like to give a big old thank you to our $10 member, Robbie Uchiha. I'd like to give a gargantuan thank you to our $10 patrons: Panda Goat, Joaquin, and Idemokami. And I'd like to give a gargantuan scrumdiddlyumptious thank you to our $25 patron, ChinaDoll09. And I'd like to give another gargantuan gargantuan I have no idea what that word was. Thank you to our $25 patron, Calvin Elder.